Meet John, a hard-working mechanic. With a passion for classic cars, he loved nothing more than spending his days under the hood, restoring vintage engines to their former glory. But he had a secret, a silent struggle he kept hidden from even his closest friends. He had diabetes, and it was starting to take its toll on his feet. What began as a small, almost unnoticeable sore on his big toe, quickly escalated into a throbbing pain that shot up his leg. His story is not unique. Millions around the world suffer from diabetic foot ulcers, a common and serious complication of diabetes. John's journey to recovery began with a difficult realization. He could no longer ignore the pain. With the support of his loving wife Sarah, John decided to consult a doctor. Once John went to his doctor, he was told that his diabetes could damage nerves and blood vessels, especially in his feet, making it difficult for his body to heal properly. He listened intently, his heart filled with a mix of fear and hope. This was the start of John's road to recovery, a journey paved with challenges, determination, and ultimately, the triumph of the human spirit against all odds. The initial diagnosis hung over John like a dark cloud. He tried to maintain a sense of normalcy, but the throbbing pain in his foot was a constant, agonizing reminder of his condition. The car shop, once his sanctuary, now felt like a burden. He found himself withdrawing from his friends and family, pushing away their offers of help. The weight of his secret grew heavier with each passing day, threatening to crush his spirit. The pain in his foot worsened, spreading like wildfire through his body. Simple tasks like walking and standing became increasingly difficult. He began to rely on painkillers, popping them like candy just to get through the day. This was John's reality. John's once impeccable work began to suffer. His concentration faltered, his hands trembled, and his usual precision deserted him. His customers, once accustomed to his jovial nature and expert craftsmanship, began to notice the change. Rumors began to spread through the small town, whispers of John's declining health and the possibility of him closing up shop. His pride wouldn't allow me to confide in anyone, not even my closest friends at the local diner where he'd been a regular for years. The financial strain of his condition added another layer of stress to John's already burdened shoulders. The guilt and shame gnawed at him, amplifying his feelings of inadequacy and failure. This was the crumbling foundation of John's life. Sleep, once a source of respite, now offered little comfort. He would lie awake at night, his mind racing with worry and fear. Sarah, sensing his distress, would reach out to him in her sleep, her touch a momentary solace in the darkness. His world, once filled with the roar of engines and the camaraderie of fellow mechanics, was shrinking with each passing day. He was becoming a prisoner in his own home, his spirit slowly being eroded by the relentless grip of his condition. As John grappled with his worsening condition, it became clear that understanding his adversary was the first step towards recovery. Diabetic foot ulcers, as the doctor explained, are open sores that affect about 15% of people with diabetes at some point in their lives. The reason these ulcers pose such a threat lies in the nature of diabetes itself. Think of it like this: your body's ability to heal is like a well-coordinated team effort. Diabetes disrupts this coordination, making it harder for the team to do its job effectively. This reduced blood flow is like having a traffic jam in your circulatory system, slowing down the delivery of vital supplies to the affected area. John listened intently as the doctor explained the potential consequences of untreated diabetic foot ulcers. In severe cases, untreated infections can lead to gangrene, a condition where tissue death occurs due to lack of blood flow. But the complications didn't end there. Diabetic foot ulcers could also lead to other serious health problems, including bone infections, foot deformities, and even systemic infections that could spread throughout the body. The doctor emphasized that the good news was that many of these complications were preventable with early detection, proper wound care, and effective diabetes management. As John learned more about diabetic foot ulcers, he began to understand that his own body had been working against him in subtle but significant ways. In essence, diabetic neuropathy is like having a faulty alarm system in your body. This lack of sensation meant that you may have developed cuts, blisters, or pressure points without even realizing it. Diabetic neuropathy doesn't just affect pain perception, it can also cause other sensory disturbances in the feet, such as tingling, burning, numbness, or a feeling of pins and needles. John recalled experiencing some of these symptoms himself, but he had dismissed them as minor annoyances, unaware of their connection to his diabetes. The importance of regular foot exams for people with diabetes cannot be overstated, even in the absence of pain. Inspect your feet daily for any cuts, blisters, redness, swelling, or changes in skin color. Early detection is key to preventing minor foot problems from escalating into serious complications. In addition to nerve damage, John learned that diabetes could also affect his circulatory system, particularly the blood vessels in his legs and feet. Imagine your arteries as a network of highways transporting vital supplies throughout your body. PAD is like having construction work on those highways, narrowing the lanes and slowing down traffic flow. This reduced blood flow, the doctor explained, could significantly impair the body's ability to heal wounds, making diabetic foot ulcers even more challenging to treat. Early detection and treatment of PAD are crucial for preventing complications such as diabetic foot ulcers, gangrene, and amputation. It's important to work closely with your healthcare team to develop a personalized treatment plan that addresses all aspects of your condition. The weight of John's diagnosis was heavy, but the doctor's next words offered a glimmer of hope. The doctor stated, "The good news, John, is that we have a range of treatments available to help you heal and prevent further complications. Tackling diabetic foot ulcers requires a team effort with you at the center. First and foremost, they needed to address the ulcer itself. Next, we need to address the underlying factors contributing to the ulcer's development, your diabetes and any circulatory issues. This involved a combination of lifestyle changes, such as diet and exercise, and potentially medication to manage his blood glucose. It's also important to relieve pressure on the ulcer, which often means wearing special footwear or using crutches to keep weight off the affected foot." With a clear plan in place, John felt a renewed sense of hope and determination to tackle his condition head-on. John listened with a mix of apprehension and determination, as the doctor explained the importance of meticulous wound care. He learned that this involved a daily routine of cleaning the ulcer with mild soap and water, applying prescribed medications or dressings, and keeping the area dry and protected. Vigilance is key, John. Be on the lookout for any signs of infection, such as increased redness, swelling, warmth, pain, or drainage. The doctor stressed the need for vigilance, urging John to be on the lookout for any signs of infection. Early detection of infection is crucial. It can mean the difference between a swift recovery and a long, complicated healing process. The doctor then went on to explain the different types of dressings that might be used, each with its specific purpose. Some dressings promote moisture, which can aid healing, while others absorb excess fluid or protect the wound from further injury. Keeping your blood sugar levels under control is also vital, John. High blood sugar can create an environment conducive to infection and hinder the body's natural healing abilities. Think of it like this: high blood sugar is like adding fuel to the fire of infection. We need to keep those flames at bay. This meant adhering to his prescribed diabetes management plan, including medication, diet, and exercise. John's journey back to health wasn't easy. It required a significant lifestyle change. He had to be meticulous about his diet and checking his blood sugar regularly. Walking, once effortless, now required careful planning and crutches. His days were punctuated by wound care routines and doctor's appointments. He found strength in Sarah's unwavering support. She became his rock, his cheerleader, and his nurse. John also found solace in a local support group. Sharing his story helped him realize he wasn't alone. Slowly but surely, John began to see progress. The pain in his foot subsided, replaced by a dull ache. The ulcer began to shrink, replaced by healthy pink tissue. His blood sugar levels stabilized, and he regained some energy. The light at the end of the tunnel began to shine brighter. John was no longer a passive passenger. He was an active participant in his own recovery, armed with knowledge and support. He knew managing his diabetes would be a lifelong commitment, but he was ready. As John progressed on his journey of healing, he also embarked on a parallel path, the path of prevention. He learned that while diabetic foot ulcers were a serious complication, they were often preventable with diligent care. Managing your blood sugar levels is paramount. Keeping blood glucose within a healthy range through diet, exercise, and medication was crucial. John learned that smoking significantly increased the risk of foot problems by hindering circulation. Regular foot inspections became John's daily ritual. The doctor advised him to check his feet every day for cuts, blisters, redness, or swelling. The doctor equipped John with a simple yet powerful tool: a mirror. Use this to check the soles of your feet. Don't hesitate to ask Sarah for help if you're having trouble seeing certain areas. John learned to pay close attention to the areas between his toes, a common breeding ground for fungal infections due to moisture. He also became meticulous about his footwear choices, opting for comfortable, well-fitting shoes that provided adequate support and protection. Gone were the days of cramming his feet into tight work boots. John now understood that ill-fitting shoes were like ticking time bombs, creating pressure points that could quickly develop into ulcers, especially with his reduced sensation. It's like sending a soldier into battle without armor. Even minor injuries like stepping on a sharp object can have serious consequences when you have diabetes. John took this advice to heart, investing in comfortable slippers for indoor use and always wearing shoes outdoors, even for short trips. Early detection is key. If you notice any changes in your feet, no matter how small, don't ignore them. Come see me immediately. John heeded this advice, knowing that timely intervention could prevent minor problems from escalating into major health concerns. John's journey taught him that managing diabetes wasn't just about treating a condition, it was about embracing a lifestyle. He learned the importance of regular checkups, not just with his primary care physician, but also with a podiatrist, a foot specialist who could provide specialized care and address any foot-related concerns. He understood that his healthcare team wasn't there to dictate his life but to empower him with the knowledge and tools to take charge of his health. He became an active participant in his treatment plan, asking questions, voicing concerns, and making informed decisions about his care. John's story is a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of early detection, and the transformative impact of proactive healthcare. It's a story that reminds us that while diabetes presents unique challenges, it doesn't have to define our lives. With the right knowledge, unwavering support, and a commitment to self-care, we can all stride confidently towards a healthier, brighter future. John's story is a powerful reminder that we all have the power to take control of our health. It's a story about facing a challenge head-on, about the strength that comes from vulnerability, and the importance of seeking help when we need it most. Diabetic foot ulcers are a serious complication, but they don't have to define your life. By understanding the risks, taking proactive steps towards prevention, and working closely with your healthcare team, you can significantly reduce your chances of developing this debilitating condition. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about diabetes and its potential complications, the better equipped you'll be to manage your condition and make informed decisions about your health. Don't hesitate to ask your doctor questions, seek support from loved ones, and connect with others who understand what you're going through. You are not alone in this journey. John's story is a testament to the fact that even in the face of adversity, hope and healing are always possible. By taking charge of your health, embracing a proactive mindset, and surrounding yourself with a supportive network, you too can reclaim your stride and step confidently into a future filled with possibilities. A step towards a brighter future. We've all heard the saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Nowhere is this truer than with diabetic foot ulcers. By implementing simple yet effective preventive measures into your daily routine, you can significantly reduce your risk and safeguard your mobility. Remember to inspect your feet daily, looking for any cuts, blisters, redness, or swelling. Pay close attention to the areas between your toes, and keep your feet clean and dry. Invest in comfortable, supportive footwear and avoid walking barefoot, even at home. And most importantly, manage your diabetes effectively. Control your blood sugar levels through diet, exercise, and medication as prescribed, and quit smoking to improve circulation and promote healing. Your feet carry you through life, allowing you to experience the world around you. They deserve your attention and care. By making foot health a priority and taking proactive steps to prevent diabetic foot ulcers, you're not just protecting your physical well-being, but also preserving your freedom, independence, and overall quality of life. Thanks for watching iHeart Health. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.